Every day on duty, Olga completes her exercise circuit at sunset in the park near her home. After showering, she heads to work at the 911 switchboard. This weekend is significant. She is celebrating 15 years of service in the Victim Support Unit. She stops by the dispatch cafeteria, which is open 24 hours a day, just like her team. After greeting Margot, the cashier, and ordering her double skim, she takes the elevator to the 11th floor. Once there, she settles into her booth and greets her coworkers. Just as she finishes activating her phone extension and closing her desk drawer, her phone rings. Good evening, 911. How may I help you? In the background, she hears banging, metal falling, and a broken sob. If you can't talk, say you want a pizza, and I'll keep you on the line to get your location. Help, my daddy is fighting with my mommy, says a child's voice. At this call for help, another communication protocol is activated, alerting the police and civil defense. What's your name? Are you okay? My name is Olga. My name is Juan Jose. Dad slapped me on the back, but he hit my mom with his hand. She fell to the floor. She pushed me into the room, and I ran away. I'm a coward. I left Mom alone. You are not a coward, Juan Jose. You did the right thing. You are looking for help for your mommy. I am tracking the location of your house. A woman screams, and the crying of children can be heard. While talking to Juan Jose, Olga has alerted the police of a 578 in District 10. There has been no confirmation of the address yet. The call signal is weak. Do you know what your address is? I live in the slum, near the Glen. My house is in the La Piebre sector, behind Don Ruperto's grocery store. Barrio Abajo is a rural sector. Access is limited, and it is also a place where armed gangs take refuge. Does your house have a number? She asked. No, it's made of mud and bricks. My mother has a rose in the window. How many siblings do you have? There are 3 of us, Mario and Anna, the youngest. I am the oldest. My brothers are in the living room with my mommy and daddy, he said. Do you know why your daddy is upset? What happened to him? She asked. Because we were hungry, he replied. They hadn't had lunch or dinner because they were waiting for Daddy to bring the food. The fridge was empty. Juan Jose and Mario had gone to Ruperto's to ask for a kilo of flour for Mom to cook, and he sent them back with a message. There is no food for you until your dad pays off the debt. Tell him to pay, he yelled. They went back home, told their mother what Don Ruperto had said, and she gave them a glass of Garapo and a kiss on the forehead. Their father arrived home at 6:00 p.m. with some friends and sent the children to bed early so they would not disturb the guests. When the mother saw her husband come in, she asked him for the food to prepare. They had only eaten a piece of bread with Garapo in the morning, and since then, they had been drinking water to endure their hunger. The man, annoyed by the woman's complaint, throws the bag of food on the floor. She kneels down to pick up the items from the floor, washes them, and starts to cook. The men had already settled in the house and were playing loud music. The noise kept Juan Jose awake, so he left the room and went to the kitchen to see if his mother had something to eat since she was cooking for his father. They were playing dominoes in the living room and drinking beer. The mother signaled for him to stay under the table and out of sight. She gave him a plate with what she had prepared. Dad went to the bedroom, took out a black box he had hidden, and put it on the table. Everyone was delighted with the drugs he brought. The mother reproached the father for using drugs in the house, and he replied, "This house is mine, and I do what I want," before hitting her in the face. She covered her face and went crying to the bedroom to take food to Juan Jose's brothers. They changed the music and continued smoking drugs, passing the pipe among themselves. The mother left the room with an empty plate, and as she passed through the living room, the father grabbed her arm so hard that she let go of the plate, which broke when it fell. He forced her to dance. She shook, but he squeezed her tighter. She began to cry again and dance until he pushed her into the kitchen. The caller's cell phone signal triangulation system yielded an address. Olga relayed the information to the police. "Where were you? Tell me, is that the only reason your dad got upset?" "I'm going to look for my brother. He got upset because he brought Mario to my room. He was hitting him." Mom served him the food she prepared when Dad brought food for his friends and had saved some in a pot to give us as soon as he fell asleep, but Dad discovered the pot and yelled at her. I went out to the living room, and my dad was hitting Mario with the leash. His friends were asleep on the living room furniture. Mom was in the backyard breastfeeding my little sister, Anna. Mom's face is purple. Dad looked at me when I went out to the yard. He didn't say anything to me. When I jumped on my brother to protect him, he hit me with the buckle of the leash. I pulled my brother, and we ran under the bed. We are hiding here, and I continue to talk to you. I have yet to look for Anna. Don't leave the room anymore. Juan Jose. The police are about to arrive. They already know where you live. They are going to protect you and your siblings from your dad. Everything is going to be fine. They need to hurry up. Dad is beating my mom because we escaped from his leash. For my dad, my mom is to blame for everything that happens. That's unfair. He should take responsibility for his actions. In the background, we hear the sirens of police cars and ambulances, along with the shouts of the police. They have entered the house and found the drugs in the living room. The drugged men did not resist arrest. Juan Jose's father was caught red-handed while attacking his mother and little Anna. The ambulance attended to them, cleaning the wounds on their skin. A prosecutor who accompanied them in cases involving minors lifted a restraining order against the father, which will be added to the criminal case of drug possession. He took Juan Jose, his siblings, and his mother to a shelter. The following day, they will embark on a new chapter in their lives. They will participate in a training program designed for at-risk mothers, providing them with financial assistance, job training for the mother, education for the children, and psychological support to heal their emotional wounds. This opportunity is made possible by the dedicated efforts of Olga and the 911 team, who tirelessly assist individuals in vulnerable situations every day. I hope you like this story. Please give it a thumbs up and share it with your loved ones. Also subscribe and press the bell icon to never miss the update from our channel. Thank you.